marshal for a long time.
All right. Anyways, I gotta get to going.
You guys are all good.
Yeah. All right, Junior.
Have a good one, Brian.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Take care. All right. All right, let's do this.
Weiss is a dipshit, too. Same Barrett.
Gentlemen.
Hey!
Hey. All right. So.
All right, so I want to give you a quick little rundown. I think it's important. All right, so apparently there was a scene. Jessica Springfield used to have ties with the group Hades in Vespucci. All right, before she became a cop, I believe. While she was a cop, a Hades helicopter, a situation involving Hades.
I need to ask. I need to ask like this first. Why is Davenport writing a private report about something that happened in Springfield months ago?
Because I'm getting to it.
I got you. Okay.
There's another thing. So essentially, Hades was being towed and impounded by PD tow. Jessica Springfield was escorting the vehicle. However, she then broke off at Hookies and went 42 via 311.
Today?
Rhodes was also a witness to this. Not more than 100 meters up that road, Hades intercepted the tow, which led to the tow driver being shot. Springfield was previously a criminal and had ties in Vespucci. She had been seen there multiple times by not only Davenport, but other officers as well. Unsure if foul play was involved. Of course, this was before my time, and they never followed up with the investigation properly, right? Because I would have been interrogating the shit out of her. In fact, I would have been patting her down, trying to see if she had secondary Sims on her or some shit. Anyway, Davenport spoke with Springfield today at MRPD. Now, this is yesterday. Regarding her switch to the San Andreas State Marshals to ensure she had everything sorted that she needed. Springfield told Davenport that she was here at MRPD to clear out her locker. Davenport approached Springfield 30 minutes later in the evidence room of MRPD to speak with her regarding a report she was looking through. Evidence lockers. Davenport left and noticed she was still in the evidence room 30 minutes after that. Davenport went back on patrol, and upon returning to MRPD, she was still there. So it would have been at least an hour and 30 minutes in the evidence room. Davenport spoke with Pred, so I was aware.
So,
and that
yeah, I don't think there's anything to be concerned of. She's doing data work. So we are going to eventually have charts and records on weapons that are incoming, heat maps of gangs associated with weapons. In other words, actual data that allows us to start to understand the full breadth of weapons, drugs, etc. in San Andreas. So,
can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
How does that? I mean, I'm not saying. Listen, I don't know Jessica Springfield. Don't know anything about her. I didn't even know she was in my department. Right?
Yeah.
Only thing that's being brought up as strange is that what was the reason for being in the evidence room for just that long? What was she going through?
I just told you, right?
Yeah, you're saying she was putting together data and stuff, but
yeah,
what exactly?
I also know she was following up on something that had happened and was digging through evidence trying to find stuff.
Okay, as long as you guys are aware, that's all.
I mean, if I'm going to be rather transparent, Davenport should ask her.
Hey, I mean, that's what I think he should have done as well, if I'm being honest.
But Davenport is kind of a dumb fuck, keep in mind. And has been rather useless for some time. So, you know, the fact that he hasn't spoken to her, which is a pretty simple social norm for two adults to do, is him not doing that is pretty normal for him. So secondly, it's kind of cringe for him to be making a private report about this and bringing it up to the chief of police when he himself has not only been high command, but is a current member of command. If this sounds like a complete waste of your time and mine.
I mean, nothing's really a waste of my time. I like when people come to me with stuff. Just trying to make you aware.
No.
Figure out if she was doing anything.
I don't think
found
we
it
need
odd.
to be witch hunting people over why is someone in an evidence room for X amount of time with no substantiating evidence of any wrongdoing.
I think witch hunting would be a little bit different. I think
No,
you know,
that's
cause
what
of
Davenport
concern.
does. This wouldn't be the first time.
Well, I don't have any previous experience. I haven't worked with Davenport in 5 years. I mean,
He did it with Remy. He did it with a couple others. So behind that hard exterior of a voice, he's kind of a pussy. So
what happened with Remy?
same situation. Guy used to bitch and fucking command reports left, right, and center. So
Seems that he doesn't understand that, you know, there are several different types of officers that focus on different things. Springfield and Remy are very, very investigatively minded. And so they'll deep dive to reports and evidence lockers and, you know, go into the our VR tool and try to piece together things. And sometimes that takes an extended period of time. And just because
that would make sense.
Out there,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
was
ping
actively
chasing.
looking through VR.
Yeah.
like I said, this is very odd behavior. And did he bring this directly to you?
Yeah, he did. In fact, bring it
Then this individual needs to be taught some basic social skills. That seems like the outcome of from my perspective here.
You want to teach him social skills?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I would think that even a manager at a McDonald's knows if, someone's spending too much time in front of the fryer, you should probably ask why. Because maybe they're changing the oil.
those fryers do need changing of oil.
Yeah. So
it doesn't seem like it's a big deal then.
Well, I think it is if this guy is a member of command, no? What's his rank?
He's a sergeant.
Jesus fucking Christ. He's got 4 people to command in shift 3. Of the 4 people in shift 3, he can't ask what is going on. I'm so confused.
I guess, maybe he did ask her, maybe he didn't.
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like this guy needs to, be confronted, to be honest. At the bare minimum, as someone that is in command who was operating over this law enforcement officer, the least he could do is have a fucking conversation with her. But if he wants to witch hunt, I'll talk to him directly and ask him why. And if he wants to continue that behavior, it's not going to go very well for him.
Well, how so?
Well, he's going to have to hear my shit talking.
Oh, come on. We don't need to be shit talking. I haven't even shit talked Ruth one time.
Pred, listen. We have a duty for our subordinates, right? And if you're going to be writing private reports over shit like this, instead of communicating, you should not be in a command position. It doesn't matter what department.
Oh.
Now, I want you to even think about some of the experiences that you yourself have gone through where allegations were made, where people did not refuse to even have a basic conversation. We have this standard when it comes with criminals. We should have this standard when it comes to our own law enforcement officers. But if this is the extent at which a command member is reporting things, fucking cringe. So,
hey man, listen, if that's how you feel about it, you can
I
talk.
think that's how you feel as well, Pred. You've had it happen to you. I've had it happen to myself.
I've had it happen to much more
people like this
degrees,
need
though.
to be spoken to, right?
Well, see, here's the difference, right? This is the difference that I have. All right, before, nobody talked to me at all and pressed charges on my ass and had me indicted when I was in mayor. This is just a guy who says, hey, this is a little odd. Maybe you should, figure this out. Okay, all
No.
right, sure. Let me just make me aware of it, and I'll take care of it. I'll make the director aware.
No.
I don't think anybody's witch hunting anybody. I think what's happening is that Davenport saw something that he thought was odd and out of place with a certain
And
individual that
he
knows
didn't
about.
ask.
He might have asked. I don't know if he asked or
Yet
not.
he didn't write it down.
Like I said, I can't.
Yep.
Who's that?
Hey, Bobby. Yeah, come on over.
Oh, that's Bobby.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby Barnes. Bobby Barnes.
Yo, it's good.
Zombie master.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a call with the dude up at camp. We're gonna fine-tune the screening process because apparently there were people that broke into the camp to mess with the sigils beforehand, and that's why they didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah.
You smoke weed, Bobby?
Not on duty, sir.
Off duty. I bet you're chiefing that shit, huh?
Yeah, and we also hit happy hour yesterday. Mr. Knott and I are best friends now, I think.
Yeah.
At least I hope so. Ain't that right, Mr. Knott?
Oh, we had a good time yesterday.
I'll take that as a semi.
Like I said, Brad, this isn't the first time he's done this. I think I am not a fan of private reports. I'm not a fan of. I spent about 4 months reading command reports from like BCSO, where it was just like fucking, Carmine did this, so and so did this, and it was just a fucking MySpace journal like, burn book, like out of like a. What's that fucking movie called? The fucking
Pretty Little Liars.
No, like the
Oh no.
No, it was like the
Mean
high
Girls.
school
Mean
Girls.
Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
was
burn
so
book.
absolutely annoying and frustrating to read, especially when these are command members. It's not productive. It's a fucking waste of time. And especially when there's like so few people in that shift, and it was mostly shift 3 officers, is like it's why are you not speaking to the person? It's ridiculous. It's not good for anybody. So, simple request. I think, if there's something there, he should ask. I'm glad he thought about something wrong happening, but it just stinks of fucking witch hunting, quite frankly. I mean,
Listen, I think that bringing it to people who can have a conversation and look into things appropriately is what the PD was missing. I mean,
why is
Charlotte
he not
Spade
able
was
to
just
ask
running
her?
Rampant. You're asking the wrong guy. I'm not in
Yeah.
shift 3. I see Davenport a couple times a week.
I just don't. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I generally want to know. I could ask him directly.
Hey, listen, if you want to talk to him about it, be
Yeah.
my guest.
I appreciate you bringing it up. It's just that something ain't right about that. And I think you know.
Well, like I said before, there was no oversight, so you had people doing dumb shit like this, and no one being able to, figure it out and talk about the shit.
Yeah.
Now people are able to figure it out and talk about the shit. That's
You
why
don't
I
think it's
really
rather
view it as-
convenient that she transferred and all of a sudden he's up her ass?
Like I said, I don't know enough to really have an
Yeah.
opinion in regards to that. I'm someone who has a shady past and history as well.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. But, I mean, the previous incident would be a little concerning if the PD did their due diligence to investigate it properly, which they didn't do. Give me 1 second.
Is there anything in that report other than she was in the evidence locker for an hour? Or the evidence room for an hour?
Yeah, there's 2 paragraphs in it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, though. I gotta check my stuff.
I don't think Pred expected that energy, but this is fucking
beautiful
weird
up
as shit.
It do be nice up here.
Springfield, who just transferred 24 hours ago, evidence room for an hour, did not ask her. Fuck out of here. I'm always a goddamn pit bull for good cops. Yeah. Especially, and then you write a private report, you bring a chief of police like it's an actual issue, and you can't even fucking speak to her. Fuck you.
All right, sorry about that. I had to handle something. Would you ask?
Is there anything in that report other than she was in the evidence room for an hour?
Yeah, the towing incident.
I got you.
The breaking off the toe.
And it's not dated?
There might be an incident on it. He kind of wrote this report on the spot.
All right. Well, when he learns how to write a proper report and speak to people, I'll take it in consideration. Until then, it sounds like this guy needs a talking to.
I don't listen, Knight. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he does. I don't think.
If the complaint's coming up to, if the complaint's coming up to the chief of police and in turn the director of the marshals and taking away time from things that do matter, actual problems, I think it's worth a little chat with him. So who knows? Maybe you made a mistake.
Yeah, but when you do that type of shit, then you discourage people, kind of,
Good.
looking into people.
You should
really
look into people
discourage
if there's something of merit, right? Once
But
again,
there's something-
I think it's
Seems like there is something of merit here, though.
Yes, he can't speak to individuals.
No, we're talking about the tow incident. That seems like they just didn't investigate it properly. I don't know when that was.
I mean,
But if you don't have
so-
any concerns over Jessica Springfield, then hey, that's all you guys.
Well, that's not what I said. If there is legitimate concerns, then it should be brought up to the channels. But it starts with having a proper report written, right? Not allegations because someone's, in
Not
their
allegations,
fifis. It doesn't even have a
Someone's
date,
spotting
Fred.
something that's odd.
Yeah, someone's not ping chasing. It is kind of strange, isn't it?
I would think, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people would feel that way.
It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
Damn, someone's got their MDT open for 20 minutes.
Hey, looking through that MDT got us a big find yesterday.
I like to
what's
interject as someone who's a victim to this type of inquiring. I say so long as, officers are looking into officers, even if the connotations are bad, sometimes those findings might be legitimate, and it's for us to discern if there's a malicious angle to it.
Yeah.
And I understand why this may look like Davenport. I don't have much context on it, but Davenport is, Jessica locked. But who knows? What if there is merit to this?
I think Shift
initial
3
situation.
Shift 3 has a Mean Girls issue. They got jack all to do. That's why no one goes into that shift, and it's, like I said, go back into the command reports. It's fucking embarrassing. Spade included. How much Mean Girl shit was written. Amount of times I've had to deal with these kind of situations with you too, Carmine, over at Davis. And I smell this shit a mile away. If we are alleging anything of law enforcement having wrongdoing, it should be looked into. But I think the bare minimum by any member of command is that they owe that individual asking them a question, because otherwise it does fundamentally and definitively become a witch hunt. And whether it's Springfield, whether it's Davenport, anyone in this circle or anyone that's on duty today, they're not deserving of that. Now, if said individuals don't know how, I can certainly show them how. So,
The bigger concern here is you don't like what Davenport did, right?
I think he just needs to be comfortable speaking with people, and you got to sit him down, maybe get him in a room, be like, here's how you ask a question. I can certainly do that. I can stay awake till shift 3. He's around at Tsunami.
I'm not sure when he's around.
Yeah, he's normally around at the shift meeting.
Yeah, he's usually away.
Oh, Bobby, you know, I could pair you up with him.
Oh goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
you're a good talker.
Yeah,
That
I
is
got
true.
it, dude. Yeah, Mr. D. No, I won't approach it like that. Don't worry.
Well, here, me and Carmine got some shit to do.
All right.
I just wanted to bring this shit to your attention.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, being forthcoming is good, but Fred, I hope you recognize this is not it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? I want officers to come to me with concerns of other officers. It's our job.
These are feelings on paper.
When these people have... I don't think this is feelings on paper. I think that the guy had what he thought was a valid concern. Then he went up the chain of command to look into it appropriately and make the appropriate parties involved, you know, at the top aware, so that it could be looked into or brought to the attention of the people who have oversight.
You know what? You know, maybe you're right.
And if it is, what time we get to
The issue
determine
is
what
in
the
the
ruling
past. The issue is in the past is that there was no oversight really, and people just kind of acted here now to be that divide, that barrier, that screen.
Mm.
That's why I don't want my officers afraid to come to me.
I do sort of have a question on, like, I know you like officers to come to you, but as a command member who was over Springfield at the time, why didn't he address that as incident back then?
Talking about ask me a
the
question
incident with her.
I can't answer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's sort of like, if it was a big deal, he was well within his ability to handle it back then.
I'm letting Pred believe he's
Well,
right.
command
This
member.
is brain dead. Yo.
What was that?
Said when were you a command
I'm
member?
looking to go.
Me? I said Davenport was her command member.
I
Yeah.
thought you said you were a command member.
No.
No, Davenport was her command member. And he noticed that incident and didn't deal with it then as her superior.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. A
But then
BD
when
issue.
she transferred, it seemed to be like an issue. That I think that's where Brian's coming from, is now it's only
That's
an issue now
exactly
that
it.
she's not under them.
Well, I think the issue there, that would be the concern if I was in Davenport's shoes, right?
You'd be chasing a
That
ping.
now-
Yep.
Well, that individual has significantly more access than before to reports and information.
Rookies are hyper restricted. Yeah. They don't have access to everything.
everything anymore.
No.
It's a good change.
Bobby, you mind having a chat with Davenport this evening? If I'm around, I'll
Well, I gotta ask, what are you guys gonna talk to Davenport about exactly?
just some of his concerns. There might be more to it than just this private report. You know, I'm
Okay, that's
pulling
fine.
back from my energy from earlier. Like I said, it reads a certain way. It's shift 3. It's Davenport. He's got a history of this. I've seen this happen to other law enforcement officers. So, you know, if he's got further evidence, you know, it's good to know what that is.
I don't think there's any evidence. I don't think they looked into the previous incident. No one.
Oh, there.
Didn't find any reports.
Wait, there is no more evidence other than this?
If there's a if there's a report on the PD tow incident, I haven't seen it.
Jesus Christ. Like I said. God damn. All right. We got to give these shift 3 officers something to do.
mean,
There were
that's a
like
dead
2
ship.
on duty last night.
Really? Who's on duty?
I mean, this
Uh,
weekend you have to kind of count is a very different weekend than others.
Bank robbery, street race, bank truck, street race, drugs, stolen goods. Okay. Roof run.
Sounds like shift 3 would do really well in the marshals.
We shift 3 is covered. Yeah.
Wait, the marshals have shift coverage.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
And information pass off. So when subpoenas begin, they go into the next shift if there's work needed to be done. So the idea being that it's 24/7, you know, investigations are moving along. Yep.
We got this shit on law.
All right, well, listen, me and Carmine are going to go get out there.
Yep.
Enough time has been wasted. If this isn't a big concern, then that's fine. I'm not tied to it by any means.
Yeah.
But me and Carmine got to go check on my vehicle.
Yeah. All right.
And for the record, our Bobby is better.
Disagree.
Ours is around, Carmine.
Yours probably doesn't have wicked shades and a good old face.
Don't let him get under your skin there, Bobby. All right,
No, he's not under my skin, dude. He's just trying to cope with my flow. That's all it is.
Yeah. Look, that entire thing's fucking ridiculous.
Also, I can tell you what Springfield was doing. There was bullet found in the nest sign right outside the marshal's office.
Yeah.
And it was from a marshal revolver. So she was going through trying to figure out whose it was, if it was somebody in the wrong hands, because it was unregistered.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she was just digging. We found out it's Luca's. He never registered a marshal revolver.
Look, I'm not even.
It's crazy that they're that upset when they.
Let's go do work.
What you doing
let's go do work. Yeah, fucking wasting my time. Look, they're not used to getting pressure back when it comes to things